You succeed at comedy when?
That's a great question. Some people would say when, when you have 100,000 Instagram followers, or you're making income off of doing comedy.
Phil Phails for you.
Or
I mean in the room with people.
In the room with people.
I don't mean the financial fallout of it. I guess you're talking about when are you a professional comedian?
When you succeed at comedy, a lot
like
of different,
moment by moment. Like you could not be one of these huge comedians, but have a successful moment. And I imagine stringing those together.
Yeah, you are the conductor of a unified experience. You're talking and the audience is reacting, and you're not just talking at the audience, you're somehow listening to them too, and responding appropriately.
Listening to them.
Yeah. Like
energetically, kind of?
No, I mean like listening to who laughs and how they laugh. Watching them and responding to them. You can get on stage and you can look straight to the back and you can not look at the individuals at all, but you have to pay attention to the individuals who are there to some extent.
Do you look at people when you're?
Oh yeah,
you look at the people individually.
I looked right at you when I was on stage.
Yeah, you did.
So what's this guy up to? Not laughing,
having a good time.
Having a good time. It's not like looking at them, but yeah, you're having a conversation. If you're talking to someone and you don't look at anyone the whole time, unless that's part of your shtick and people are getting what you're doing, and you're serving as that, lightning rod for whatever, for people's attention, then that works. But
otherwise, you're having a conversation with 200 people, like, in some way.
Yeah. Or no one. You're just talking to no one in front of 200 people. So I would say to succeed at comedy would be to think pretty hard about what you want to say, and then try to say it as naturally as possible, and then respond appropriately. Those are kind of like the pieces of it.
That's like the writing, preparation, writing something.
Yeah.
Execute on that in a way that feels comfortable, casual, or if your shtick is being nervous, do whatever you're going to do in a natural way. And then what's the third one? It's kind of like respond when people laugh or don't laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. You change your cadence.
That's adaptability.
Yeah. You adapt to the audience and their timing. And yeah, it doesn't happen. It's not like that happens just at one set. It's kind of like a process that goes on over however long you want to do that material for. You can kind of like restart it. That's why people record specials and then don't do that
material anymore.
They're like, okay, I'm working on building out this new hour. I'm workshopping it on the road. It starts off not going perfectly, but then you figure out the rhythm and you've built it up to this point where it's pretty much going to work every time. And you're going to get that good response. You're like, all right, let's capture one of these at its best, and then let's not do this anymore. So you can't practice comedy alone in a room the way that you can practice guitar. So to succeed at comedy, you have to, I guess, be involved in that practice process of thinking about what you want to say, saying it as naturally as possible, responding appropriately, and then fourth step, edit and change. So that's the practice process, and you have to practice that a lot on stage in front of people.
Okay. I want to go through these 3 sections.
Okay.
A little bit.
That's not official. Someone's going to see that and be like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's fine.
But that's, if I had to. That's
Andrew Wagner's take on comedy, just as relevant as anybody else's, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, Joe Rogan. I'm podcasting and talking about comedy now. Ask me about the 3.
Joe Rogan. we're coming for you. Beef would be good with him.
It would be good.
If we could get beef with Joe Rogan, do you want to start some beef with Joe Rogan?
I'd be happy to.
Look, Joe.
Joe.
We're beefing with you because of the tone of my voice is like beefy.
Oh, sorry, I didn't have your back there. And fuck you.
Hey, why? What? Why'd you?
I thought we were beefing.
I know, but why you effed him?
Yeah, we're beefing, man.
Fuck you, Joe Rogan.
That was an example of trying to maybe push the
envelope
with a friend, and maybe he wasn't there for.
No, I'm down with beefing him with Joe Rogan at that level. Just bring that shade on us. It'll only be good, right? If Joe Rogan beefs back with me, it'll bring me up to someone that's worthy of
there you go
his attention.
Isn't that what we're all after?
But he could crush me
with one of his signature kettlebells.
Quibs. He could deliver a,
Yeah.
Let's not worry about it. You're right. Joe Rogan, we're gonna
we take back what we said.
Yeah. Not fuck you. Do you like Joe Rogan? I like Joe Rogan.
I'm neutral.
Yeah.
I've
been to his mothership.
I've been to his mothership as well. Yeah, I think it's a good thing to have more comedy in the city as somebody who's trying to do comedy.
Yeah. I think he's good for comedy in Austin, Texas. I think he's a good podcaster. I'm a fan of his.
Cool.
Anyway, we'll talk about the three of these, and I'll let everybody know you are the authority.
Please do.
Dr. Wagner.
Dr. Funnybone.
Dr. Goofballs. The first one's pre. Like that's some kind of that's some kind of preparation. That's thinking about what is going to be funny. How do you mine those lulls by yourself? How do you find I imagine you're looking for what will unify the room. So that's what's most relatable, but that you find funny.
Sure.
What is it? How do you
start
get
with
there?
what's funny to you. Start with what made you laugh in real life. And something that you responded to or said that really connected with someone and made them laugh. That's probably the best way. Let me get that. That's like sourcing the raw material. You said mining. That feels like the raw material. But sometimes it's like, well, I think this concept is funny. Like, no one's ever really talked about how women be shopping before. So maybe I could dig around in that category and find
a fresh take.
Something that connects with people. Those are pretty much the two ways. Just capture something from regular life or go looking for it.
Laughing is a magical thing. I don't do it as much as I used to, I think, in my older age.
That's sad. Why not?
It probably is sad. I've remembered the times where you laughed in a way that you were scared you were going to die.
Yeah.
Have you ever had those laughs?
Yeah.
Where you're like, I really need to breathe. I need to get this under control. It's this uncontrollable, almost hysterical laugh, which is such a beautiful, cathartic thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time that happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you remember the last time it happened for you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Someone told me a story. I'm going to keep it anonymous for, somebody told me a story about a guy using steroids before a co-ed kickball game. And that really made me laugh really hard.
He wanted to get performance enhanced for a kickball game.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting that experience out of one person, I think, is really cool. Getting that experience to be uncontrollably laughing, a whole room full of people.
Yeah. I don't know if you really, in the stand-up comedy audience. I don't know how often people are really getting to that like hysterical. Yeah. Just next level, losing their minds laughing. I think that's a special thing reserved for.
It's a special, like almost like psychedelic experience.
I think it's definitely a different state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably something different physiologically going on with you that's making it really hard to stop laughing.
Huh. Yeah. So we're finding in the pre-production, we're finding something that's funny to me. And then maybe I got some feedback from the world, the external world, that it's not just me that finds it funny.
Yeah.
Or a bit that I want to develop and find a funny angle on that's very common. Mm-hmm. Like women be shopping, like things that we all do.
Yeah, yeah. You hear
that we all know about.
Make a point in conversation with a friend and like, oh, that's so true. Like if it's so true, maybe I could find something funny about it.
Like I think I'm gonna try one.
Cool.
I was trying to work on that with DMX.
Okay.
And what he's gonna give to you. Because X gonna give it to you.
What's he gonna give?
And I was asking folks, what do you think? What is the it?
He never says.
X is gonna give to you. And I thought it was sexual congress.
You know, gonna give it
coitus.
Yeah.
And then other people thought it was violence. Violence.
I thought it was the experience of a time well spent.
You know what? I thought that too.
He's an entertainer.
He's entertaining. He's giving you the positive joy of experiencing rap music.
Yeah.
X going to give it to you.
He always gives it to you.
He's going to give you like a sense of, you know, like excitement, joy.
Yeah.
Sometimes what he gives me is the unrealistic belief that I can say the N-word and it will be okay.
All right. You're ready. You're primetime ready.
There it is. There it is.
X gave it to you?
X gave it to me.
I had nothing to do with it, just for the record.
I can't say it. I will not say it, even though X does get me to that point, the precipice.
X got you there.
He does get me there.
Don't put that on X, man. Don't let that be his legacy.
X is gone. DMX is passed on. R.I.P. I don't know if that's what people do. I don't know what people do. R.I.P. DMX. Okay.
R.I.P. DMX.
But I won't make that his legacy. Okay, Andrew.
That's fine.
I won't put that on him.
That's fine. You're not going to give it to him.
I want to though. I want to give it to him. Yeah. So that's one thing I was playing around with. That would be an example of the second one. Like it's an idea that then I like drill for some funny in it, and the bit is like the N-word, because the N-word gets to be a little like edgy and kind of racist and kind of that's the left turn. Mm-hmm. Right? Sexual coitus it gets us to the edge of some like that's a little edgy, right? I talk about sex, that's edgy, and then the other one,
saying it,
violence, is a little edgy, but then blatant racism
or somewhat expected. Whoa, unexpected,
not expected. So it's the 1, 2, and then left turn.
Yeah, sometimes. Maybe you need like a format or structure. Some sort of like parameter of the joke. So in this context, it's like, I guess the game to it is like, oh, what are different things that X could give to me?
Yeah.
You could either like have a punchline or say something funny and kind of reverse engineer the structure. It's like, okay, I said this thing that made my friend really laugh. So how can I build a structure around that has all the makings of a joke? Or you can be like, ooh, I wonder if there's makings for the joke here. I was listening to X Gonna Give It To You a lot. Like maybe if I play around with a few different options, I could find one that's really funny and surprising.
People have to know who DMX is, though.
People know who DMX is.
All people? Well, most people.
Well, and that's what's important about having good structure is that if it's a well-structured joke, they'll pick up on the rules of it and say, oh, okay, so this is a song where a guy says X gonna give it to you.
They don't have to necessarily know about DMX because I've given them context clues as to who this DMX is.
You'll teach them about it.
Yeah, I'll teach them. So that I'll get the ones that don't know. And maybe the ones that do know, they'll lead the charge.
Yeah, that's another good thing. It's good to have like a couple really loud laughers in a comedy audience.
Loud laughers.
Yeah, they warm everyone else up.
That's nice.
Yeah, being around people laughing makes you laugh.
Because have you ever been to a laughing meditation?
I have not.
I've done it. If you'll start to laugh. Like we could do it in a little bit, like during our break.
Okay.
That's a no face.
I thought we were going to do it on air.
We will do it on air.
Okay.
You don't want
to? I'll give it a shot.
You give it a shot.
What am I?
Improv.
What am I being a wet sock for?
Why would you do that? But you'll laugh a little bit performatively.
Uh-huh.
And then you don't know when it switches, but at some point you're just laughing. And maybe you're laughing at the sound of someone else laughing or laughing at your own laughing.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like there's this premise with emotions where one of the ways you can have an emotional experience is putting your body in the shape of that emotion. Like, so if I put on a smile, right?
Oh, you mean like the
if I put on a frown.
Power stances.
Yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you stand in a powerful way, you start to take on the emotional kind of air of that stance.
Yeah, power poses.
Another one is you can catch an emotion from somebody else. That's probably what happens in the audience. That guy's having a good time. They're sharing happiness, exuding that happiness, and it's contagious.
Yeah. Also, most people don't want to be heard being the only person laughing.
Oof.
So once it's like, safe that it's going to be covered up, everyone goes, okay, all right, I'll laugh because I'm not going to be the only one. Don't want to be singled out.
We need that like front runner.
Yeah, it's good to have a front runner.
Okay, so that's the first one. In subsequent times when I have you on the show, we'll actually do some writing together.
Okay.
We'll do some writing together and flesh out some stuff that then I'll try on stage.
Yeah, sounds good. When do you want to do your first open mic?
Should I set that? I should set that goal, huh?
Yeah.
What's today?
The 13th.
May the 13th. I don't know. What do you think? I probably want to interview you again and do this right? Because I'll do one episode that we'll do will just be Phil Phails at the pre-production for a comedy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one will be like, I do it and film that open mic, and that'll be the execution.
Well, how about this one is number one? We're doing pre-production right now.